Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Logan Gilbert. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the... And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. In there for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw into third. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Went deep in the ball game last night. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One out, base is loaded. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Two now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Anthony Rendon.
Now it's Anthony Rendon.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Ball four. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now for Seattle, Cam Collier.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
You pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Ground ball up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in, another comes in to score. And they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the right fielder, Mike McMullen.
Mike McMullen.
Gilbert back to work. Out to short, Mendoza. Over to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22, Josh
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. William Lugo will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, left fielder, Frederick.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Now he breaks his bat. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 90.
And now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs. By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
You got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for Seattle,
Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners. Moved first. Mendoza dives back in safely. Verdugo measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Boswell throws over, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Throw to second, safe. Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Nakajima going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. And a pitch. Runners on the move. Fly ball to right. McMullen under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the A's, William Lugo. Ground ball could be 2. Mendoza. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn.
And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's a base hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Alex Verdugo.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Get a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
He's trying for third. Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor makes the play, and that's the third out. 1 down. And here is C.J. Cron. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. Cron retired. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Mendoza caught in a rundown now. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
First was the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 20 men on base. For the Athletics, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Owen White. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Daza coming home. Bichette with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Number 13, Denzel Clark.
White back to work. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And the righty deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Clark settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2. Way high with that one. 1-0. Mendoza, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next pitch inside, ball 3. Bounced up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And now the 0-1. Tap to first. Over to Bichette. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll. And here is C.J. Cron. And the pitch. Out to short. Mendoza. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 3-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. The 2-run shot, his 37th homer of the year. It's 5-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
New inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Good late bite on that slider. Got the
man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Bo Bichette. Is just 1 strike away. Ripped to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Marco Mendoza. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases.
Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Prelander Berroa. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Digging in, Marco Mendoza, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. That. So up next, Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Come on, big guy.
Verdugo, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Righty delivers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Julio Rodriguez up next. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We plate 2 full. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Start of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Double play ball to second. Arroyo over to second. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field. Bellinger drop step going back. Still going back. That one is gone. His 38th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
No one better. Need you right here.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
The center fielder, number 44.
And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
We're here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your 2000
First pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
Just a little bit away from first pitch, towing the slab in today's game. George Kirby. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Marco Mendoza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Good job to fight that one off.
Let's go, kid.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you.
Next to hit, Chad Varela, 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Up the middle, Mendoza sends it to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Benintendi up here. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3. And now Michael Busch. Kicks and deals. To short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners 1. One out, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Let's go now. One time.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Toronto, Chad Varela. The wind and the pitch. This one popped up. Mendoza puts the squeeze on that one. So 2 down. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Jays' pen does its job. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Mendoza. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Michael Busch next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to the left, Mendoza. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Onto the. And your final score here today. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill here today, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good time.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. That's inside. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1.
Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Matt Chapman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Verdugo pulls it down, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
The shortstop, Marco.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away.
1 gone runner at first. Cesar Murillo, the next to hit. Right-handed reliever. Grounder might be 2. Mendoza, 1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. So digging in, Marco Mendoza.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Rodriguez stands at first with 1 out. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And another ball.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. He's in there.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Second and third here. 1 away.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Let it fly. Let it fly right here.
To the right side. Madrigal. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. The tag, and that's the ball game. 5-1. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. A couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Logan Gilbert.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
So 2 down, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Marquez over to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. Popped up. Swanson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, make it yours.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
0-1 now. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 2 outs, bases full. Rhys Hoskins up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control. Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Up the middle. The throw to second. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made.
So first and second with 2 outs. Marco Mendoza digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one drilled left field. Knocks it down. Conforto rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 4-0.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2. First and second, 2 down. Bounce to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they. Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, just 21 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And ball 1.
That's inside.
Let's go now. One time.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And he deals. In the air, left side. Baddoo drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And next for the Cubs, Brennan Davis.
The center fielder, Brennan Davis.
On the ground, left side, 6, 4,
That's an out.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Seiya Suzuki. Gilbert back to work. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.